Okay, right now I'm looking at day 9, number 5. Again, we have to solve first, and then we have to estimate to check our answer. So it says, for his hiking club, Ricardo makes a container of trail mix with 3 5/10 kilograms of nuts. So that's the total, 3 5/10. He has 1 7/800 kilograms of peanuts and 625,000 kilograms of almonds. The rest of the nuts will be cashews. How many kilograms of cashews does he need? Use estimation to check your answer for reasonableness. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is figure out how many kilograms of cashews he's going to have. So you know that this is your total, 3 5/10. And so what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to add the 1 7/800 plus the 625,000 of the other nuts, and then you're going to go ahead and subtract that from the total to see how many he needs for cashews. So go ahead and add this together. 0 plus 5 is 5, 8 plus 2 is 10, 7 plus 6 plus 1 is 14. Carry your 1, and now I have 2 and 405,000 kilograms. So what you're going to go ahead and do now is subtract that from 3 5/10 to get how much he's going to use. So I'm going to put 2 and 405,000 here. I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2 zeros so that I have my place value all lined up. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract. We have to borrow. So I can't do 0 minus 5. I can't borrow from the 0, so I have to turn this 5 into a 4. I'm going to turn the 0 into a 10, which has to become a 9, and this 0 becomes a 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 0 is 9. I turn this 5 into a 4. 4 minus 4 is 0, and then 3 minus 2 is 1. So he's going to use 1 95,000 kilograms for the cashews. So if you just had to normally solve this problem, this would be your answer, but it's also asking you to estimate. So for estimating on this one, I'm going to take all of these numbers and kind of create a new section right here, and I'm going to round them to the nearest tenths place. So I'm going to turn this 1 7/800 into 1, and this 8 I'm going to use to make that 7 increase. So I'm going to make this 1 8/10. And then I'm going to look at this number, and I'm going to do 625,000. That 2 makes the 6 stay the same. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to go ahead and add these. So when I add these together, I get 2 4/10. Now I can subtract that from the 3 5/10. That's already nicely rounded off for us. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract the estimated amount that I need for the cashews. So I get 1 1/10 as my estimated answer. And the last question you have to ask yourself is this 1 1/10 close to the 1 95,000? And yes, it is. 1 95,000 sure is close to 1 1/10. So yes, my estimation is correct.